Listen.
If you do not understand white supremacy, what it is, and how it works, everything else that you understand will only confuse you. Now, sometimes people say, well, you mean everything that I understand will confuse me if I don't understand racism? Yes, because racism is the dominant political and religious motivating force among the people of the planet in all 9 areas of activity: economics, education, entertainment, labor, law, politics, religion, sex, and war. That covers just about everything that any person, minute by minute, might be doing or engaged in any time of day or night, anywhere on the planet. Kill, kill, kill. Find another black person, walk around, looking around, spotting another black person 2 blocks away.
Don't fuck with me!
Gravitate toward that person and find a reason to kill that person. We had an incident right here in Washington just a week or so ago where that old adage, that old, you might say, part of what you call black culture, what are you looking at me for? What are you looking at me for? I'll kill you, black person that looks just like me, because you looked at me. Now, white people look at you all day. White people look at you all day, or they don't look at you because they don't even notice you because you're not that important. But here's some black person that you say, he's looking at me. What is he doing looking at me? And that's after going out of your way with a lot of us, let's tell the truth now, to get attention, doing everything you can to get attention, and then when somebody gives you the attention, what are you looking at me for? You don't know me. And then bang, because that's what happened the other day. Bang, bang, bang. I'll kill you. I'll kill you, person who looks like me. Why? Because you looked at me. That's why. I will kill you because you looked at me. Now, what is the look supposed to do? Well, you looked at me. Well, what has looking at you got to do with anything? Well, I don't know. I don't know why I do anything. I'm black. I ain't got no reason for what I do. I just do stuff. Just walk around on the street all day like a zombie, looking for something to do, and usually it's something that makes no sense at all. Now, that's not all black people by any means, particularly throughout the entire world, but in the Northwestern Hemisphere, that's a part of the culture that's been passed on. I heard stuff like that back in the early 1940s at least. And apparently, Marcus Garvey knew all about it back in the 1920s. This is 2016. We need to examine what we call black culture in fine detail and stop skirting around it and find out exactly what is the root cause of all of this. Of course, the root cause, in my opinion, is a system of white supremacy, which teaches black people that what you want to do in your life is find a reason to hurt yourself and other black people as much as you possibly can if you got color in your skin. That's the message that the white supremacists send to black people, particularly young black people, about their future. What you want to do with your life, since you don't have an idea of what to do anyway, I'll tell you, is find somebody that looks like you, try to hurt them as much as you can, and in the process hurt yourself as much as you can, and just get the hell out of our way, because we're the only people that really count, the white people who believe in white supremacy. Something that is very destructive. Whatever is going to cause destruction is evil. That's basically it.
Okay.
Now, everybody is capable of doing something that is destructive. And the white supremacist wants to emphasize destructive activity, evil activity. something that's going to always have a non-constructive result among dark-skinned people. This is their goal. They don't want to see non-white people doing anything that's constructive. They panic when they see that. If you're doing anything that makes sense, they practically lose their minds. No, we can't have them like that. We got to have them in a state of mind where they're doing stupid stuff all the time, destructive stuff all the time. Anytime that you look up and dark-skinned people are coming around, something very ugly is going to happen, because they're going to make ugly things happen because we teach them to do ugly things. And we want to keep them in that frame of mind. If we lose that grasp on being able to control their behavior in a manner that they are non-constructive, except when we want them to be constructive. When we want them to be constructive for our benefit, then we'll allow them to do something constructive. But when they're among each other, see to it, watch them real close, and see to it that they don't do anything constructive. Because when they do something constructive, it means we're out of business. And we don't intend to be out of business. And what is our business? Mistreating people based on color. That's our business. That's our reason for being. That's our only reason for wanting to even breathe or be on the planet. What is the purpose of white supremacy? Mistreating people based on color for the fun, glory, and material benefit of people who are classified as white. That's the purpose of white supremacy in the modern day. Initially, it may have been another purpose, like genetic survival. But now they have been on such a roll for so long, it's for fun, glory, and material gain for the benefit of people classified as white, and for the complete confusion, destruction, and self-destruction among people classified as non-white. That's how they think the entire planet should be run forever. By going to producejustice.com, and I'm not just talking about in that book about what the problem is, because I've already concluded what the problem is white supremacy. I make suggestions about what an individual can do about it, and that's one suggestion that I am making, because I have found it to be effective. I don't try to use anything that's not effective. When I start using the term white supremacy, and you can get the book by going to producejustice.com, I notice white people sit up and take notice. They don't like to have that term attached to them, even though they gave it to me. That just goes to show you something. You ought to study why that is. I can say that they are nobody. I can call them, all kinds of names. I hear black people calling white people names that I never call them, and will not call them. Names like cracker and all this type of stuff. I don't use that kind of language. But if I imply, and I don't even call them white supremacists, but if I say that they could be one, it seems like they back away from me when I say that. Now, why is that? Black people ought to ask why that is. It might be because I'm coming close to the truth. And that's one thing that the white supremacists never want a black person to come anywhere close to, is the truth. The system of white supremacy demands that only white people are supposed to know the truth about anything, and black people are supposed to pump themselves up on everything that is totally nonsensical false. And I notice there are a lot of white people who feel very comfortable with the word white privilege. Because what does privilege mean? Privilege means that you asked somebody, all right, that you made a contract with somebody. That's what privilege kind of implies. See, that's a softer word than supreme. See, a white supremacist in 2017, the refined white supremacist, does not want that label at all, but that's exactly who they are, because they are the ones that tell people what to do, and people that they tell what to do, when they tell black people what to do, and it's not just telling them what to do, it's telling them what to do that's going to be of harm to black people. And the black person doesn't know what to do about it. You have to keep your mind on what supreme means. It means you are faced with something that is overwhelmingly harmful to you, and you don't know what to do about it, whatever that force is. If it's nothing but a bear or a moving wall or a tidal wave or a white person, a person with white skin, making you do something you don't want to do and you don't know what to do about it. That is supremacy by any definition, like it or not. But supremacy can be overcome if you face that fact. You have to face it first. You can't run and hide from something that's supreme over you. You have to turn around and grab it by the horns. But you have to know how to do it. But I know I can understand it. Fear will make me say, well, it ain't happening. You know, drug me up so that I don't feel it. And many of us do just that. Get drugged up so that we don't feel the effects of white supremacy, because that's why we're getting drugged up. We can't stand the pain, and we don't know what to do about it. Now, some people have said they've seen some cartoons of my work on the internet that have been presented, and that it pretty well embellishes what I have been trying to say in my textbooks. And to the extent that it does that, well, that has been, from what I understand, some people reported to me, a plus. Because they didn't understand what I had written very well, but when they saw those cartoons that just repeated what I was saying and attaching my name to it, and came right out of the book, the material did, they say that they better understood it. And I can understand that, because people are kind of visual, particularly in the year 2021 now, more visual than ever.